Hey Defiant fans, this week on the session presented by Bell, we have Nevix joining us, and we have our fan, Sriracha John, coming in to learn some D.va with us. Gonna learn how to prioritize what to eat as D.va, how to play her, playstyle, and all the cool approaches and things to do with her. So with that being said, let's get started. So Nico, when did you start watching the Overwatch League and maybe becoming a fan of the Defiant?
I started watching Overwatch League in 2019, and I saw the Toronto had a team, so that was really cool because I live near Toronto. Most of the time, I prefer off tank. I just play a lot of main tank, I find, because not a lot of people play main tank in my elo.
That goes for every elo, let's be real here.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody likes playing main tank. Nevix, do you like playing main tank, or are you...
Not really.
No?
No.
Now that you've been playing Overwatch for like a year and a half, what rank are you at?
I'm mid gold.
Okay.
Tank.
All right, we're gonna do our best to. We're gonna get you up to platinum. Yeah, D.va's one of those tricky heroes. I even have a lot of trouble with her, like figuring out what to do. So like, I know the session is for you, but I'm gonna learn a lot from Nevix, because Nevix is a D.va specialist for sure. All right, let us move on to the next part, where we look at a replay. This is around a gold level D.va. Your composition to start off is going to be what? You're going to have the Winston, D.va, Echo, Ashe, Moira, Ana. Enemy teams running Rhine, D.va, Soldier, Doom, and Lucio, Moira. Okay, so Nevix, when you play D.va with like a Winston and this kind of composition, you know, what's your goal? Are you going to be trying to play more peel-centric?
You can punish their Doom and punish Soldier going for flanks, but you mainly just want to support your Winston and your Echo in the dives.
When is it appropriate to dive? When is it appropriate to, you know?
Here, well, you're able to punish the enemy D.va if she goes really aggressive on your Ashe or your backline, or the Doomfist if he goes aggressive. So until then, you don't really need to sit back.
It's always like trying to figure out what to do half the time. Like, are you supposed to move in? Are you supposed to counter dive? Are you supposed to peel? All right, so let's see what you do here. Point out.
This is good. You're supporting the Winston in the dive. Sometimes you can prioritizing doing a lot more damage than actually matrixing in some scenarios. Like they don't have anything like super important to matrix except maybe Helix Rocket, Moira Orb, and Fire Strike, which is not really that big of a deal either way. So you would only make someone like get slow and actually really needs it. Otherwise, you can focus a lot on doing damage. I was gonna say there's also when there's like fight happening around payload and you're this position, I would probably throw a bomb right over that around the blue box there up to the payload. Because when the fight is already happening and you're pretty far away, you can look for those kind of plays. It's hard to like just bomb when like in the beginning of a fight and get kills. It's better like when it's more chaos and the fight is already happening.
Right. They have less time to react to it. You know, all their positions are displaced from your teammates. When do you find it appropriate to bomb like pre-fight, Nevix? Do you ever do that? Or is it maybe it's more of like a set play thing?
It really depends on the space. If it's a really open space.
Okay.
Is the payload about to cap, so they have to stay somewhere? Do they have like a lot of things to counter your bomb, like shields or drone? So you just have to take all those things in account. D.va is like so much just decision making. Yeah, because you're not just gonna headshot and pop off and kill everyone like by itself.
Yeah, you're
D.va.
definitely.
Like, sometimes you find positions where you can do a lot of damage, or like you find people going too aggressive or out of position that you can punish. But by itself, you're just gonna be supporting and controlling. But also, I don't think you should be too afraid to split up from the team sometimes as well. Like when there's downtime between fights, you can go and look for other positions than just like next to your team as well. Because like now they have a solo, you should go on clear high ground. Like check if anyone on top. So you shift on top and then okay, no one's here. You find some positioning, and then you try to see what the best decision is like.
Okay, so far in summary, Nevix, the flashing the matrix. Think through what you need to matrix, whether it's for your team to protect them, like the barrage, or you know, against the enemy, against the Roadhog hook, Fire Strike. Commit to a play style, and like whether you're gonna dive with a Winston or you know peel back. Never try to get caught in between, or else you kind of just spin around in circles and you just feed. We're gonna hop into a custom game, and then we can maybe learn a few more tips and tricks, maybe a couple of cool bomb spots as well.
Probably one of the most important things that we don't talk about is like, I don't know how about how your setup is, but Like for me, I need to have like really high frames and high hertz. I don't know what your setup is, but I feel like that's the biggest thing that will help you improve and get SR is just having a good setup. I know a lot of people use like, oh, I'm stuck, and then I ask them like, what are you using? And they're using like a really bad PC with 60 hertz, and they're like, they want to climb, but they don't know how to climb. It kind of sucks that it has that's how it works, but it really gives you a big advantage having a good setup.
And including internet, and you know, Bell 5 internet is some of the fastest. You know, you get less lag with it. Right? Low packet loss. Hey, can't complain. Anyways, let's go into a custom game. Maybe show off some cool bombs. Do you have any cool bombs? Not nothing too secret. You don't have to reveal all your cool secret, bombs that you're saving for the league, Nevix. But
first point is not too many. You can do it around the statue because the team will usually just push around the statue. And if your team like push them, you can look for. I use bomb pretty high. Anywhere in an open space is gonna be good.
Wait.
So like. Anywhere that's open, you aim like quite high and you shift Q right away. So if they're trying to hide behind the statue while your team is pushing, it's a really good bomb. Like if they're like, there's a fight happening right here in front of you, you can just aim on the wall and shift Q, and it explodes around the corner.
Oh yeah, those wall slides.
So like they're trying
sick.
to disengage, or they're like, oh, it's in front of me, and now like it's just gonna end up behind you.
Yeah. So the way the bombs work is it hugs the walls.
Putting the bomb around the corner is always good, where it covers like both sides. So let's say the enemy team is coming from this direction, and you're playing over here. You can just go for a bomb that would land roughly around the corner.
Where it lands right perfectly here, so no matter what side they're on.
Yeah, and you want to keep it in the air, like in between the skybox and the ground. On the third point is like, this one is very open. So here you can get like the standout bombs. It's like they're pushing up here main. You just throw a bomb like right above there. It's very hard for them to hide.
Yeah, that lands like perfectly. That's a good bomb.
Also here, I kind of have a lineup, but you just stand around this corner, and you aim quite high above the box, and you just shift Q, and it explodes like right above the box. It makes it really hard to hide from this one.
Like, yeah, teams will always like crush around here. The last fight, everybody's hiding behind this box, hiding here, or maybe hiding in this room. Oh yeah, if that lands perfectly above that box,
yeah, it's very hard to dodge.
It'll cover it all. And even if I crouch really close to it, it'll probably still explode and kill me. That's why it has to be at that certain height. The last thing I want to talk about was just baiting with like your booster and matrix.
Yeah, you can just look away, look at different angle. Like, okay, I want to bait this nade, and like, so I'm shooting him, and then I matrix, and then I hold one, and like try to look away and bait him to sleep you.
I think the most important thing is if you're diving an enemy that isn't looking at you, like an Ana, Nico, like you don't have to matrix right away, because I see that happen a lot. Because I'm not looking at you.
Yeah.
Because you'll waste like 1 second trying to fly in with matrix open while I'm not looking at you, and then like when I turn around.
Honestly, you don't really want to matrix like early at all. I don't know, I feel like you want to do a lot of damage, so you put more pressure on Ana. Because if I just come in, I fly into you, and then I like start matrixing, like, now it's over, now I lost already.
Well, that basically wraps up the session. We gave you the biggest takeaway, just less flashing, and decision making is everything. Understanding the playstyles, your role on the team. Thanks for watching the session presented by Bell. I hope you guys learned something about D.va. Be sure to subscribe here to watch more episodes.